Hello, ladies. My name is Carrie Villa, and welcome to a 5-step lifestyle plan for reducing belly fat for women over 40 webinar. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited to have you here with me. So, the topic of belly fat seems to be the common theme and problem that I hear from women over 40. And I didn't just want to share the same basic weight loss tips that you have always heard about losing weight. I wanted to share with you a system, my system, that I use and that I've used to help many of my clients to successfully reduce their belly fat and keep it off. So I'm so happy that you're here with me. So today I will be sharing with you my key 5-step plan and proven strategies that I have used personally as well as with my clients to bridge the gap with their fitness and their lifestyle and to successfully reduce their belly fat. But most importantly, I've helped them to not only reduce their belly fat, but also in keeping it off. And we all know that keeping it off is really the hardest part. Now, who is this for? This strategic plan is for women over the age of 40 who have a desire to lose stubborn belly fat. This is for you if your hormonal changes are causing you weight gain that you are having a hard time losing and you're ready to ditch the get fixed quick fads that have not been working. And if you are ready to make a real lifestyle change to lose weight and keep it off. This strategic plan is specifically for you if you are a 40-plus-year-old woman fighting the battle of the aging bulge, and if you have a busy and high-stress life, often not getting enough sleep, you're constantly eating on the go, regularly making unhealthy and processed meal choices, or just skipping meals. Now, I like to tell you right here, right out of the gate, this strategic plan is not for you if you're looking for something quick and something easy, okay? This is not for you if your why is not bigger than your excuses. If you're looking for a get fixed quick solution for losing belly fat, or if you're not willing to make the time to invest in your health, your fitness, and your self care. But if you're willing to do the work and really ready to make a commitment, this plan is for you and I can help you. So I ask that you get relaxed in a comfortable space, grab a pen and a pad for notes, turn off all of your distractions so that you can really give full attention to what I will be sharing with you. You will walk away with a 5-step plan for reducing belly fat and keeping it off that will help you to create healthier eating habits and improve your overall healthy vitality. So let's take a look at things. In the next 45 to 60 minutes, we will talk about a 5-step strategy. We will talk about how to reduce belly fat by naturally balancing this one hormone, even if you are already in menopause. We will also talk about how to design a delicious meal plan that will help you to reduce belly fat without deprivation or starving yourself. And I will also show you how to best start your day for fat burning and the biggest mistake that women make that could be causing belly fat and how you can avoid it. You'll also learn why your current workout plan may just be counterproductive and the best 2 ways to work out and lose belly fat in just 30 minutes. You'll also learn my secret strategies that will help you to sleep 6 to 8 hours per night and create more energy while losing weight even in your sleep. And lastly, I'll share with you the secret formula for the top 3 things that leads to belly fat that many people aren't even aware of. So my promise to you today is a 5-step action plan for women over 40 designed to take you from frustrated to fit, from fat belly to slim belly, all while giving you a healthy lifestyle approach that will finally keep the weight off forever. But what I want you to know that the results will be based on your actions. And I've seen much success in those who are committed and consistent in this plan, so I know that it can work for you. I also want you to know that there is nothing for sale today and that I am coming from a heartfelt place in my passion and in my desire for you to create and live the happiest and healthiest life that you desire. So if you stay until the end of this presentation, you will have some very valuable information to make your weight loss goals and healthy lifestyle a success. Now, does this sound like you at the moment? Are you totally frustrated from endless hours of exercise, trying to lose your belly fat but have not been successful? Or do you put on your clothes and feel the button digging into your skin and wonder why can't everything have a drawstring? Or when was the last time you stepped on a scale? Was it before the new millennium? Or are you feeling stressed out and tired and exhausted from weight loss efforts? And just the thought of healthy eating makes you think of dry chicken breasts and steamed broccoli. Or have you spent tons of money and time on many get thin quick products and programs and that are just driving you crazy and all these fad diet magazines that are out there? So here's the deal. Women over 40 have to approach weight loss differently. I get it. I never really used to have to watch what I ate or worried about belly fat until I turned 40. And that's when things really begin to change for me. It was getting harder, and it is harder and harder for me to lose even 1 pound. And I also began to notice cellulite in areas that I never had. At that point, I knew that I had to begin to look at things differently and that I had to take a totally different approach for losing weight and keeping it off and reducing my belly fat and keeping it off. In working with my clients, I know that the real problem is you have not changed your fitness mindset yet. But the good news is that you still have time. It's all about having a plan with actionable and tangible steps that will help you to start seeing things differently. And once you've made this mindset change, you will see a difference. You will develop a serious commitment to doing the work needed to achieve your fitness goals. You will confidently push back on the things that are causing you high stress. And you will also have the confidence that you can be successful at losing weight and finally keeping it off, even though you've had many failed attempts before. And you'll also feel great and love how you look and how you look in your clothes. So before we get into the thick of things, there are three key areas that you need to know and understand. After the age of 40, hormonal changes and natural muscle loss make losing weight very difficult. So from the ages of 30 to 60, you lose about a half a pound of muscle, but you gain a pound of fat each year. So you need to create a calorie deficit and hormone balance, and that is the surest way to losing weight and ultimately reducing your body fat and belly fat and keeping it off. Now, in the beginning, I told you that I would share with you the secret formula, the formula for disaster, and the issue of belly fat above all. Female belly fat is an issue of stress above all. The female formula for belly fat looks something like this. Fat plus sugar and starch times stress will produce belly fat. So there are 5 key steps to my strategic plan that has helped me and so many of my clients lose belly fat and to keep it off. And I will walk you through each of those 5 steps today in this presentation. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. This is me. I am a certified fitness trainer and a life coach. I have been in the fitness and coaching industry for 10 years. I independently launched and currently manage a women's fitness and health coaching business. I earned my first degree black belt at the age of 42, and I have a 5+ year consistent client base of ladies who I still work with, and I have the honor of helping them see their success every day. I've been able to help many women not only lose belly fat, but go from crazy fat chasing diets to completely changing their mindset about fitness, about food, and creating a healthy lifestyle plan that has changed their lives forever. Many of my clients have gone on to run their first marathon, compete in figure competitions, and even pursue lifelong dreams of opening their own businesses and face their fears on a number of life dreams that they have always wanted to do, but did not have the confidence because they did not feel good about themselves. So let's build your healthy lifestyle plan for reducing belly fat. Let's look at the steps one by one. Now, I've worked with many women over the years, some who have been hugely successful at losing weight and keeping off, and some who have struggled tremendously. And I too had to adopt this specific plan when I became over 40 and discovered that my metabolism had slowed down as well, and I began to develop fat in areas that I did not have before. Now, what I know is this: the women most successful have adopted these 5 steps as a lifestyle plan, not a get fix quick gimmick. These women have prescribed to my signature system. Reducing belly fat is just one area of focus. And this means that this 5-step action plan will work for you too. Just like my client Gwen. Now, Gwen has her own healthy lifestyle journey, and Gwen has lost over 50 pounds. Gwen got focused and dedicated to her goal and losing weight. She changed her mindset and how she looked at fitness in her life. She has lost over 50 pounds. She has built muscle and improved her overall health. We work together to create a healthy lifestyle plan using these 5 steps that I will share with you today to help bridge the gap in her fitness and her lifestyle. Her success has helped her to give courage or to have courage and has motivated her to achieve other personal goals in her life. Doesn't she look amazing? And she is over 60, by the way. So you see, it's never too late for you to start your journey too. Now let's start with step number 1. Reduce production of this fat-producing hormone. This is a direct correlation between this one hormone, and belly fat. If you reduce the production of this one hormone that I am about to share with you, you will be on your way to reducing your belly fat. And that hormone is cortisol, also known as our stress hormone. So I ask you, is stress keeping you fat? Your ability to control stress has a significant impact on your ability to reduce belly fat. Your stress level is a major contributor in your ability to burn belly fat as well. Being successful or not on your weight loss journey and the ability to keep you on track when you are ready to throw in the towel and give it up is directly related to your stress level. So you see, it is the key problem to solve in your transformation for reducing your belly fat and keeping it off. So statistics has shown us that 7 of the top 10 killers in the US is associated with everything from heart disease, cancer, to diabetes, and suicide. Stress is related to 7 of the 10 killers. And when your body is producing an abnormally high amount of cortisol, your normal cortisol cycle is thrown off. And when your body is constantly producing an abnormally high amount of cortisol, your normal cortisol production can be disrupted. So instead of having more cortisol in the morning and less cortisol in the evening, your pattern of cortisol in your body is altered. And since this hormone is responsible for providing you with energy, it also stimulates the metabolism of carbohydrates and fats. So cortisol also helps your body release insulin. These internal activities can lead to an appetite increase. So the longer cortisol is at work in your body, the more hunger pains you will likely feel. And in addition, cortisol also increases your blood sugar. So when you're feeling stressed and when the stressful event is over, you still have a high level of blood sugar. The excess glucose becomes stored as fats. And some studies have shown that excess cortisol not only leads to fat deposits, but that the hormone can also affect where the fat is stored. And it is believed from research that fat is stored around your belly. So you can see how maintaining high stress will completely wreak havoc on your cortisol cycle and ultimately impact your ability to lose belly fat. So the answer to all of this is managing your stress levels. Managing your stress levels will position you to be successful at reducing belly fat. It will help you to get the best result for your weight loss efforts. It will also help you to reduce your risk for disease and increase your energy level. And if you don't manage your stress levels, you will continue to keep your cortisol cycle out of balance, causing a spike in your insulin and your body to not release fat from its fat cells, even if you go on diet after diet and consistently exercise constantly. You will continue to struggle with your weight loss efforts, constantly chasing the next get fit quick fad, wasting endless amount of time and endless amounts of money. So what are the solutions to cortisol? To succeed, you need to identify the major triggers that are causing you stress. Identify them and then consider these 5 tips that I share and that I work with my clients on in reducing their stress. Tip number 1, get plenty of sleep. Sleep is very important and critical to managing your stress. The body needs to rest, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later in the presentation. Tip number 2, practice deep breathing. Tip number 3, exercise regularly. Tip number 4, practice healthy nutrition. And tip number 5, practice healthy and happy thinking. Sometimes we find ourselves thinking negative thoughts or the things that stress us out is the primary thoughts in our mind. So the next time that you find yourself stressed out behind negative thoughts or thinking something that's impacting you negative, try to change that story to a happy thought. That will help you to reduce your stress. Let's take a look at one of my other client case studies. This is my client Marietta. Now, Marietta made some lifestyle changes by changing her mindset to look at fitness as a lifestyle versus a diet. And she has managed to reduce her stress and successfully reach her weight loss goals. She's lost 4 inches off her waist. She has more energy now. She's stronger. She has a reborn zest for life. And she has developed a healthy lifestyle success plan with consistent exercises, mindful, healthy eating choices, and she also practices self care. She has reduced her stress. She requires that she exercises consistently, she eats healthy, and she is making time for herself. So now that you know that this one hormone, cortisol, and stress is the precursor to your belly fat problem, let's take a look at step number 2. And that is you must now eat differently. So, are you shocked that you're now 40 and something and plagued with excess belly fat you never had before? Well, let me tell you, diet is 80% to reducing belly fat. Diet and nutrition is 80%, and what you must know is that you must now eat differently. You must now eat differently, and the most powerful changes that you can make that provides the biggest help to reducing belly fat is changing how you eat. And when you consume, the number of calories consumed are in line with your activity level, you will be accounting for the changing calorie needs that your body has as you age to accommodate for the calories that you take in. So, the moral of this story is your eating must be in line with your movement. You must also take note of these things as well. Eating natural fiber-rich foods is the single best change you can make to help reduce belly fat. And we're going to talk a little bit more about fiber and the impact of fiber and the importance of fiber in reducing belly fat a little bit later in the presentation. Additionally, on average, women between 40 and 50 years of age gain about 10 to 15 pounds. So it's very important that you increase your metabolism. Increasing your metabolism will help you to burn calories all day. Most diets do just the opposite. So we've all heard that calories from sugar and processed foods cause fat storage and that it also spikes your hunger and that it sabotages your efforts to lose belly fat, even if you're doing tons of cardio exercises every day. But here's something specifically that you must know. You must also know the types of belly fat fighting and fiber-rich foods to eat for success at losing belly fat and keeping it off. Now, when your diet is lacking balance of good nutrients in fiber, fats, carbohydrates, and quality protein, you will deprive yourself of the foods that are best for losing belly fat. You will also increase your hunger and you'll also cause your metabolism to slow down. You will increase your risk for unhealthy gut bacteria, and you will also increase your risk for developing diseases that are associated with high blood sugar and insulin levels. But when you fill your diet with more natural, rich fiber and quality proteins and good fats, you will be more satiated and you'll feel less hungry. And you will help to keep your blood sugar and insulin levels lower so you can burn more fat instead of storing fat in your fat cells. And you will also be helping to keep your friendly gut bacteria healthy and feed it with healthy foods because it's very important that you have healthy gut bacteria so that you can continue to keep your metabolism going and to stay healthy. Now, this is what the Mayo Clinic recommends for daily fiber intake for women over the age of 40. The Mayo Clinic says that women over the age of 40 get 21 to 25 grams of fiber per day. Fiber remains in the stomach longer than most foods, thus keeps your hunger satiated. Fiber fills you up quicker, giving you more bang for your buck, aiding in your weight loss and healthy eating. And fiber-rich foods simply make eating fewer calories easier, which ultimately help to reduce belly fat. So the number one challenge I help my clients with is nutrition. What to eat and how to eat and when to eat. And what foods will help them to lose body fat as well as to reduce their belly fat. And so what you need to know here is that fiber is a huge key to this. So let's look at some of the ways that you can boost your fiber. Because when I look at some of my clients' nutrition plans, I notice that oftentimes there is not a whole lot of fiber on these eating plans. So I work with my clients and give them different ideas and different suggestions on ways that they could boost their fiber intake. So take a look at some of these simple dietary changes that can help with aiding in fiber. One of the suggestions, instead of drinking the sugary juices that are packed with high sugar and processed, try filling your juice glass with nectars. Nectars like peach, pear nectar, papaya nectar. 1 8-ounce glass of nectars will yield you 1 gram of fiber. Additionally, opt for light popcorn instead of potato chips. One bag and one bag of popcorn will give you 8 grams of fiber. And lastly, how about going what I call going wild when you make rice? Cup for cup, wild rice has 3 times the fiber of white rice. Fiber is the healthy food that will fill you up and keep you satiated longer. But there's still good news for all of you carb queens out there. So not only should fiber be one of your regular staples, you may know that you can still have carbs as well. You can still eat carbs and reduce belly fat. So all you carb queens, have no fear. There's good news. All carbs are not evil, and you don't have to give them up. And I'll show you how you can still enjoy your carbs in just a bit. So here are some key things that you need to keep in mind about eating carbs. One, timing matters. Studies have shown that it is better to eat more calories at your midday meal so that you can enjoy your carbs then. Second, choose your carbs wisely. The right carbs are nutrition powerhouses, so be sure that the majority of your carbs are as close to nature as possible with plenty of fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. You can also never eat them alone. Try having your carb portions and bulk up the rest of your meal with protein as well as fruits and vegetables to save on calories without leaving you hungry. Now, I share these specific tips with you because these are the things that go beyond just eliminating or reducing carbs. And approaching carbs this way has helped me, as well as many of my clients, to manage our belly fat, reduce our belly fat, and keep it off. We're not depriving ourselves of the carbs that we like, but we are just looking at a different approach of how we consume our carbs. So here are a few more. Opt for the healthier versions. Try a whole grain option the next time you're craving those buttermilk pancakes. Try whole wheat pancakes. Or don't eat traditional portions. It's not always the carbs that you eat that cause you the weight gain, but it's our portion sizes. Maybe try spooning pasta in a smaller cereal bowl rather than a dinner size plate, or enjoy your sandwich open faced for half the amount of bread. Eat as much fibrous carbs and fruits. Choose high fiber fruits such as berries and apples and pears, kiwis and peaches. This will also help you to feel fuller. And that brings us to step number 3. Get your first meal of the day right. It is not just about what you eat, but how and when you eat is also very critical. You have to get your first meal of the day right. You want to set the right tone for eating nutritiously throughout the day. The common theme that I see for most who eat high fat and sugary meals is that they start their day with sweet danishes or sweet sugary coffees, which causes their body to crave more sugar throughout the day. And we'll talk a little bit more about sugar and the hormonal impact a little later. So, how you start your day is a good indication of how you will finish it. Want to know how this is key to weight loss over 40? Drum roll, please. The key to this is eating within an hour of waking up. Eating within an hour of waking up will jumpstart your metabolism. When you opt for protein and fiber-filled complex carbs, you will be giving your body the fuel it needs for energy and to stay fuller throughout the day. Now, I know there is also the option of fasting workouts, which have been proven to burn more of your body's stored fat. But if you are not exercising to burn any stored fat at the beginning of your morning, starting your morning with healthy foods that will get your metabolism going is the way to go. So statistically, according to a 2015 study by a market research company, the NPD Group, approximately 13% of females between the ages of 35 and 54 are breakfast skippers. And the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition studies show that women who ate breakfast on an average of 0 to 6 times per week were at an even higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes than women who ate breakfast every day. And eating breakfast has also been associated with a lower incidence of heart disease in women between the ages of 45 and 82. But I want to remind you of this. To lose belly fat, you must reduce overall body fat. You cannot spot reduce, meaning losing belly fat is a matter of reducing your body fat and eliminating the things that I shared previously in the presentation, like stress, sugary foods, high in fat foods, processed foods. They're all known to cause belly fat. Now, when you start your day with plenty of quality proteins and healthy fats, you're telling your body that you are ready. You are ready to be a lean muscle building machine. You're ready to burn excess fat so it does not store around your belly. And you are ready to kick your metabolism into high gear and to optimize your hormones. And you're ready to keep yourself satiated and feeling more energized throughout the entire day. But when you start your day with high sugar, high calorie foods and drink, you are setting yourself up for trouble in the long term. Long term sugar cravings, even possible addictions. You're setting yourself up for low energy levels, hormonal imbalance due to high levels of insulin associated with eating this way, midday energy crashes. Now, you might want to make note of this. This is a list of good proteins and fats that are regular items in mine and my clients' meal plans. And these are the sources of belly fat fighting proteins and fats that you should have in your nutrition plan. So let's take a look at this list. So lean protein, things like eggs, chicken breast, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds are all good sources of lean protein. And your good sources of lean fat would be things like avocado, almonds, be mindful of your portions, of course, your good oil like your olive oil, salmon, again, walnuts, always being mindful of your portions with the nuts. These are the items that are keeping you full, energized, and healthy with healthy fats and good proteins. So, once you get into the mindful habit of starting your day healthy by reducing high sugar and eliminating processed foods and high fat foods, you will be setting the momentum for healthy eating for the remainder of the day. You will also be positioning yourself and positioning your mindset within hour one of your day for making healthy food choices all day long. You will stop sugar and processed food cravings, and you will also be full. You will not feel hunger pains, and you will practice amazing portion control, and you will see a difference in your belly fat even after the age of 40. And that takes us to step number 4. To reduce belly fat, you must not only eat healthy, but you must also exercise regularly. But not just any exercise. You must practice a precise exercise program that is best for reducing belly fat, and that is a program that includes weight training with a high intensity interval workout in there. That includes cardio, weights, and high intensity workouts. You want to include bursts of high intensity energy movement within your workout that will leave your body burning calories well after your workout is over. And high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT, HIIT, will help to do that. So keep in mind that a good workout with these components for just 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week, will help you to reduce body fat. Just a 30-minute workout with these key components is key to successfully reducing belly fat. So I ask you, is your workout routine keeping you fat? Are you working out for hours on end, running for miles and miles, taking 4 to 5 cardio classes at the gym, but are still seeing no reduction in your belly fat or any weight loss? So the truth of the matter is, your metabolic rate doesn't slow down because you age, but rather because you lose muscle mass as you age. And your metabolic rate is the rate at which your body burns calories or metabolizes. And that rate does not slow down because of age. It slows down because of the amount of muscle that you lose when you age. So according to the National Institute of Health, sedentary adults lose about 8% or more of their muscle mass every decade after the age of 40. So that means that you must be doing exercises that will help to rebuild muscle, that will in turn help you to burn belly fat. You can't stop aging, but you can prevent muscle loss and reduce belly fat with the proper exercise program. I want to share another one of my successful client case studies with you. This is my client, Donna. Now, Donna, before she started working with me and when we met, Donna had very little muscle mass, very little core strength. She was overweight. She had low energy. She had lower back pains. But after working with me, Donna has lost 15 pounds, 15 plus pounds. She's gained muscle. She's gained core strength. she has balance, she's stronger, she has more energy. This is what Donna had to say about her journey and her working with me. Donna says, I work with Carrie twice a week for a year before returning back to work. I've lost more than 15 pounds. I've become stronger and more energetic. I am so pleased with my results and to have worked with someone experienced and committed to health and fitness of women over the age of 40. Now, Donna is 70 years old. She is still working. She's very vibrant. And look at her. She is actually doing a plank on what we call a Bosu ball, showing the great amount of core strength and lower back strength that she has developed using this 5-step program. So you see, it is very necessary to have an exercise program that will build muscle and strength as well. And what I see is that a lot of women really focus on cardio exercises like fun classes at the gym or biking and such. And those things are good, but they tend to make you shy away from weight and strength training. And you do not have a consistent program to help you build muscle. But if you continue to shy away from weights and resistive training and doing endless hours of cardio without an overall fitness program, you will continue to see an increase in your belly fat as your hormone changes and leaving you overweight. You will continue to stay stressed and exhausted. You will also continue to put more stress on your body, which could eventually cause you additional injuries because your body is so stressed out from doing endless amount of cardio and very disruptive types of exercising to the body. And you'll also be putting yourself at an even higher risk for other health problems associated with carrying excess belly fat. But if you choose to have a fun, high energy exercise plan that includes those 3 components that I mentioned, which is the weight training, the cardio, as well as introducing the HIIT in your program, and this will provide you with fat burning and muscle building exercise program. You'll have improved cardio, and you'll also develop that lean muscle that will slow down the muscle atrophy that is associated with aging and the potential of osteoporosis in women. And you will have the right exercise plan for burning belly fat and for keeping it off for good. Now, I know many people still think the cardio is king when it comes to burning fat, but you need to have an exercise plan that will combine all of these things that will help you to preserve your muscle mass and keep your metabolism going strong well after the age of 40. And those 3 things will provide you with that. And that leads us to our 5th and final step in this strategic plan, the one that most of us don't think about or give much importance, but it is very important. And that step, number 5, is sleep. A rested body is a healthy body. So, is sleep deprivation leaving you feeling stressed out with no energy and unmotivated? I meet so many women who say they are always tired. They only get about 5 to 6 hours of sleep. They're too tired to exercise or put in the effort to cook healthy foods. The key here is to remember that sleep, lack of sleep, makes you snack more, and it also makes you too tired to work out. That's what sleepiness does. So, how much sleep should we be getting? The National Sleep Foundation suggests getting 7 to 9 hours, but the average American logs only 6 hours and 40 minutes. So, what gives, do you say? Why is it so difficult for people to sleep? Crazy schedules, anxiety, and diet all can negatively affect a good night's sleep because you'll lack energy and motivation, and all this does just creates a vicious cycle of fatigue. So this is what happens when you rob your body of the sleep that it needs. You'll find that your cravings for high carb and high calorie rich foods will begin to increase. Your ghrelin hormone levels rise, signaling your body that it is hungry. The ghrelin hormone is your hunger hormone and it begins to rise, which will keep you hungry all the time. You will also see a decrease in your leptin hormone. The leptin hormone is a hormone that tells us that we are full. And when that hormone decreases, the body continues to think that it is hungry, which further causes you to want to eat more. And guess what? Remember that one hormone that we talked about earlier in the presentation, cortisol? Your stress level also goes up when you have a lack of sleep. But look at all the positive and healthy benefits of getting enough sleep. When you get the adequate amount of sleep, you reduce your possibility for stress eating related to increased cortisol. You also reduce the negative effects of inflammation in your body, keeping your immune system strong against chronic diseases. And you wake up feeling more energized and productive and fierce. That's me again, sitting on my exercise ball after a wonderful night of sleep, feeling unstoppable and feeling fierce. So, what's the sleep solution? I work with many of my clients in my coaching sessions who say they have a very hard time turning their minds off. I meet so many people who say they just have a hard time falling asleep. So let's look at some of the solutions that have worked for me and that have worked for my clients who have been struggling with getting the proper amount of sleep and reducing their stress. One of the things that they practice is they practice regular meditation by slowing their breathing and taking the time out to just close their eyes and to reduce their stress hormone. Another thing is aromatherapy. Try lavender, which is a proven sleep aid. Find a nice lavender spray with real lavender and spritz it on your pillow before you go to bed at night. Also, wear loose clothing to bed. Clothing made of natural fibers like cotton and other comfortable materials to combat the night sweats that may also be keeping you up. I guarantee if you give your body the rest and the sleep that it needs, you will feel less stressed, more energetic, not crave unhealthy foods, which will help you to reduce your belly fat and keep it off for good. So let's recap now. In this 5-step strategy, we learned that losing belly fat after the age of 40 requires you to make lifestyle changes. We also learned that stress management is a big key to losing belly fat and keeping it off. We learned that nutrition plays 80% in weight loss goals and that weight training and cardio exercise, as well as high intensity interval movements, is necessary for reducing body fat, and that sleep deprivation has a role in hormone balance and belly fat. Now, today I promise to show you my 5-step action plan for women over 40 to reduce belly fat, the number one stress hormone and its effect on belly fat, the best foods for reducing belly fat, your good proteins, your healthy fats, your good fibers. I also promise to show you how to start your day for the best fat burning and also how sleep deprivation relates to excess belly fat. Now, what do you need for success? Many of my clients, as I've mentioned earlier, and that I've shared with you, have been successful using this 5-step plan as a part of their healthy lifestyle transformation. And here are the things that you need to be successful. You need to develop a fitness mindset for success and to get clear on your why. Understand why it is important for you to make that change right now for the lifestyle transformation that you are seeking. You need to become bigger than your excuses. You can no longer let your excuses be bigger than your action. You also have to adopt a healthy lifestyle plan. No fad approach. No get fix quick gimmicks approaches anymore. And you also need a consistent exercise plan for cardiovascular as well as strength. So at this point, you now have a choice. You can keep being unhappy with the way your excess belly fat is making you feel about yourself, and you can continue to waste time on those quick diets and gimmicks, and you can continue to spend endless amounts of time on those exercise programs that may even be causing your body more harm and setting you up for more injuries and that are totally ineffective and not helping you to reduce your body fat or your belly fat, or stay stressed out, making it more difficult to lose belly fat as you get older. Or you can get crystal clear on your why, and you will be successful this time. You can become bigger than your past excuses. define your specific goals, develop a plan, implement that plan, and stick to it. And if you have answered yes to any of these things that I just mentioned, then I have set aside some time to speak with you in more detail about how this 5-step plan can help you get closer to your weight loss goals and also help you to reduce your belly fat and help you to create a healthy lifestyle success plan. Now, as I said in the beginning of the presentation, I have nothing for sale today. But what you have learned is 5 specific tasks that will help you to reduce your belly fat. But the truth is, you need a well thought out plan and a process to follow to really be successful at this. And I can help you with that. If you choose to take advantage of this opportunity to have a call with me to discuss a healthy lifestyle transformation plan in more detail, together we will work on 3 things. We will work to clarify your plan, and you will create a mindset for success and know exactly what you should be doing every single day to lose weight. Also, during this call, we will analyze your nutrition. You'll know exactly what you should be eating every single day to have your belly fat finally disappear. And last, during this call, we will strategize your actions. You'll jump out of bed each day knowing which exercises you'll be doing to support that fat loss, rebalance your hormones, and have you finally living stress free. And maybe after that call, you will want me to help you to create your blueprint for the necessary mindset shift to improve your nutrition practices and provide you with the quality exercise programs that you will not only help to reduce your belly fat for creating a healthy lifestyle so you can forever ditch those get fix quick gimmicks, but you will also be very crystal clear on your life goals and the many blocks that may have, or the many things that may have been blocking you from being successful at your weight loss and your life goals because you have not felt good about yourself. And if it is a good fit, and if we work together, you can expect these things when we work together. I will hold you accountable in a way that ensures success. I will share my best kept secrets for creating a healthy lifestyle plan. You will join my community of clients who have successfully lost weight and finally kept it off forever. I will also provide you with a program that is designed for you to create successfully a different mindset about your health and fitness and your life goals to achieve your fitness goals and create long-term lifestyle and good health and happiness. You will also be provided with success strategies that will help you focus not only on exercise, but the necessary mindset tools and consistent habits that have been proven to be successful in weight loss after the age of 40 by eating healthy and living happy. You see, this 5-step process that I just shared with you is just one piece for successfully creating a healthy lifestyle transformation. We will work through an entire process, including this 5-step process for losing belly fat that I've shared with you today, just as I've done with my clients who are now happy, healthy, feeling in control, and enjoying life and feeling fabulous at 40, 50, and beyond. And together, we will deliver. I will help you to gain clarity on your why for your fitness goals. We will work to remove any limiting beliefs and self destructive barriers once and for all. We'll work together to create a comprehensive lifestyle plan designed for your specific weight loss and fitness goals. We will also upgrade your nutritional skill set so that you know exactly what to be eating, and you will have the best practices to implement for the rest of your life to finally keep you forever healthy. So, who is this program for? You must be ready to make a healthy lifestyle change and not still be chasing the next get fixed quick weight loss gimmick. You also must be tired of doing the same things and getting the same results. And you must be someone who is ready to take action and see long-term results. But this program is not for you if you want to remain stuck in your excuses and are not ready to invest the time, energy, and money into yourself. If this is you, then please do not apply for a call. Don't hesitate to schedule a call with me, as I mentioned previously, if you believe that you are ready to take action now. As I mentioned, I've set aside some time to show you how you can apply this 5-step strategy along with a comprehensive plan to help you to reduce your belly fat and to move that much closer to your healthy and happy lifestyle. So if all the things I shared in this presentation resonates with you today and you are ready to move from fitness fad to healthy life transformation and feel fabulously fit at 40 and beyond, I encourage you to go right now to www.carrievilla.com/apply and book your call with me today. Now, I only have a few spaces available, so this is your time today to start your life-changing journey. And I thank you for joining my webinar.